So this is for the Royal Mail swap out scheme in the UK. Now I'll give you the most important details you need to know now, especially if you're watching this in real time and before the 31st of January 2023. There'll be links in the description for the Royal Mail website, and these are the stamps you need to change. So anything with the Queen's head on it, first, second class, or any other small denomination, as is here, as you can see from the images, and you'll get barcoded stamps, as you can see, for example, as well. And I'll show you all the stamps that I got after I've done all of mine. So the most important things you need to know is that time is running out if you're watching this in real time. The second thing you need to know is that you can only do, unless you're a business, you can only do up to £200 a time. So if you've got a lot of stamps, whether it's your own or you've got from other people because you're helping them out in certain amounts, up to 200 only, and I can tell you this because I had so many to do, that it can take a week to get them back or 2 weeks to get them back, and there are now strikes going on because of the cost of living crisis. Royal Mail are striking, so it's taking even longer. And of course, time is running out. Do not leave it till the last second or you could be in big trouble, because I've been doing it and I started in May and it only got finished basically beginning of October, and I only had 5 lots to do, but that's how long it's taking because I did one at a time and I wanted to see how long it was taking. You could do 200 or less than all of them and put them in at the same time, but I wanted to do one at a time. If you're running out of time, you may want to do it in lots of little packages, but get them done and sorted if it's up to 200 and you've got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth. So remember that is on the actual value, so check the Royal Mail website. During this time, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away. So they will give you, because they have printed so many of the new stamps as well. I've been getting the new stamps as well. Until the new King Charles III head goes on any new stamps later on, that will be something else. So for example, you can see the first of the new coins are coming out, but coins last a very long time. They can last for years and years, even several decades. Notes is about 18 months, and stamps have quite a long shelf life. So the Queen's head, unless there's a future change, we'll be using the Queen's head stamps until new King Charles stamps come in. But you shouldn't have to worry about that for now, but just getting yours sorted. So the most important thing is to remember, get them done as soon as possible if it's before January 31st, 2023. So let's take a look now at the stamps that I've got back. So because I had to do around up to £200, and I did this several times, as you can see in this first image, they give you in reams. So you'll get it in, if it's a lot of stamps, as you can see here, I got them in reams that are folded, and you can tear them off quite easily and make them individual because they've got perforations, and that's not a problem. And I'll just show it to you again here with other stamps. So the original old first class small letter stamps, and if you look closely, it's about double the size in length of 2 old small first small letter stamps, first class, and that's the barcode. And I'll put another image here of a large one, and it's about the same size, if not bigger, than the large letter, so they are quite big. Again, I'll show you another image here, what it looks like, and then I'll show you the large letter. Again, I got them in reams, or you'll get, if it's a few more they have to add in, you can see there's a little strip there underneath. Another image of the first class barcoded, both large and small letter, as you can see here in this image. And then I'll show you some more images of the first class large and against the small first class stamps. As you can see, it's about twice as long as 2 small ones put together, and some more images as well, so you can see them all together, what they look like, large and small first class against the large barcoded ones now as well. So feel free to pause if required if you want to have a look at these images. And as you can see in these ones, I've used little plastic bags to tear them off into strips and put them in just for storing purposes. If you don't want to keep them in reams, you can tear along the perforations and put them in a little bag and put them in a drawer. If you do keep them in the reams, they will fit in that A4 size sleeve that you get for file folders, those clear plastic ones, which is exactly what I've done. So I've got lots of little plastic bags, or the A4 size ones that I've stored in. Here's just an envelope that I got back. It just happened to be really thundery raining, and as you can see it's ripped all the way around it, but no stamps fell out. But they will come to you in this sort of size, in an A4 size if it's a lot of stamps you've got, because they come in reams. But the last one came in an A5 size, a smaller size, because it was much less. It was just the last of my stamps. And I'll just go and show you ahead here of what it's like. As you can see, they tell you the amount of stamps you're getting. So these are the stamps that I got for individual ones, which I'll be showing you as well now. And just be aware that you may not get the exact stamps back that you actually send off, because they haven't got them. So as you can see, if you look on this form, they give me 1 pennies and 5 pennies, but I had loads of others. If you look at this image, you can see I've got 10 pennies and 4 pennies and 3 pennies and 15 pennies. They just added it up and gave me second class stamps and all sorts, which I'll show you now. So if you look at these stamps, 1 penny stamps, again they're barcoded and they're quite large. Here they gave me 1 penny and 5 penny stamps. They're quite similar, so you do have to check the price on them because the colouring is almost identical. And as you can see, they're the large barcoded size, and they gave me 3 second class, which they added up all those little tiny stamps that they couldn't give me, and they just gave me some second class. So it's all good, it's all fine, it's all correct. And again, I put them all here together. These are all my new stamps, as you can see in these images, all the new barcoded ones. Pictorial stamps, as you can see, I've got lots of loose stamps here, which do not qualify. So it's just the single ones with the Queen's head. And basically, that's it.